as we already know, we talk about your preparation for your theory exams, your school. So in my past video, I've talked about ciclomotori, those type of vehicles that are regarded to be lady bike, that have from engine power 1 to 15. It shouldn't be more than that, and the kilometers they can run should also be 45. 45, they shouldn't be more than 45 in any roads. But in today's video, we are going to be discussing the classification of vehicle that is regarded as motocicli. We are going to be talking about what are those vehicles that enter in a form of motocicli and what are their characteristics. That is what we are going to be discussing in this video. We have three categories of vehicles that enter in a form of motocicli, heavy machines. Number one is motociclo, heavy machine. The second one is tricicli. Tricicli is also regarded as motocicli. They are heavy machine, very heavy machine. The third one is quadriciclo, no leggero. Quadriciclo, no leggero. Now, all these things I just talked about, they enter in a form of motociclo. Anytime you are doing the quiz, they all have 50 superiore cilindrata. What does it mean by 50 superiore cilindrata? It means that the motociclos, where ciclomotori stop that start from 1 to 15, it shouldn't be more than that. From 50 and above, motociclos begins from there, and the kilometers they can run also begins from where ciclomotori stops, from 45 velocità superiore. That is where it begins. These are some of the characteristics of both motociclo, tricicli, and quadricicli non leggero. Quadriciclo non leggero. These are the characteristics. They have 15 cilindrata superiore. 15 cilindrata superiore. While the kilometers they can run start from 45 velocità superiore. That are their characteristics. Remember in my previous video where I talk about ciclomotori start from 1 to 15 fino 50. Now we are going to be discussing those quiz that you can find anytime you go for your exams, anytime you are doing quiz, anytime you are preparing for your exam. One of them is I motocicli sono veicoli a due ruote. Yes, it's vero. It means that those heavy machines, they are machines that have 2 tires. Vero or falso is vero, because ruote, the word ruote means tires. Ruote means when something turns around, when something is rolling. Now, they are heavy machines. They also have 2 or 3 tires. Remember I talked about triciclo. They also have 3 tires. So what we are mainly concerned now is about the engine power. The engine power are built from 15 where ciclomotori stop. That's where motociclo begins. 15 cilindrata and above. Now, this question is vero because they can have 2 tires, 3 tires, or 4 tires, depending the way they are built. That one we are going to be discussing now is I motocicli hanno cilindrata superiore 50. Vero o falso is vero, because motocicli, tricicli, quadriciclo non leggero, 50 cilindrata superiore means that 15 engine power and above. Now we are going to be discussing the third one. I ciclomotore, pay attention with this question. I ciclomotori non rientrano nella categoria di motocicli. Pay attention here, I'm going to read it again. I ciclomotori non rientrano nella categoria di motocicli. It means that those lady bikes, they do not enter the categories of motociclo. A vero falso is vero, because ciclomotori, they are built from 1 to 15 fino 15 cilindrata. They shouldn't be more than that. So it means that this question is vero because they do not enter. No rientrano means that they do not enter in a form of motociclo. Is vero. So let's proceed. We are still going to be discussing about many questions about this motociclo. Now, motocicli possono essere dotati di cambio automatico. if you watch my past videos, you understand that I've talked about this, that both heavy bikes and both heavy bike ciclomotori motociclo, they are dotati. Dotati means that they are given the jar as automatic or manual. They have manual or they also have automatic. Remember where I said that those machines, they can be on by remote, they can also be on by leg. So what they are saying in this question is that i motocicli possono essere dotati di cambio automatico. The cambio, the word cambio means the jar exchange, as you are changing your jar from jar 1 to jar 2 to jar 5. So guys, possono, the word possono means that they can. So we are going to be discussing more questions about motocicli. The other question is: i motocicli sono soggetti a revisione dopo 4 anni della prima immatricolazione, successivamente ogni 2 anni. Guys, pay attention here, because if you watch where I talk about ciclomotori, I say something about revisione, about every car that are used on the public road for the first 4 years that you buy your car newly. The 4 years from year 1 to year 4, you are going to be using that car. As soon as you get to year 4, you are going to do a review to see if your vehicle is worthy enough to be using on the public road again. Then after that 4 years, you wait for 2 years. For the first year, the new time you buy the car newly is going to be 4 years. After you've done that 4 years, then subsequently it's going to be 2 years. Now in this question, I'm going to read it again. I motocicli sono soggetti a revisione dopo 4 anni della prima immatricolazione, successivamente ogni 2 anni. Is vero. It means that anytime you buy your machine, soggetti means that subjected, they are subjected. Revisione means that revision, like to reviewed to see if the car is worthy. 4 anni means after 4 years, as you just bought the car newly, the first 4 years you are going to be using that car. Immatricolazione. Many people see these things on the quiz, they really don't know what it means. Now, immatricolazione means that your car never used before. Then you are going to put your plate number, put all the necessary registration. The very day you put it on the road, the very day you use that car is called matricolazione. So we are going to be discussing about those ones that are called FASO in this quiz. Now, I want you to pay attention and you are going to be asked 2 questions. All right, let's go. The first one that I want you to pay attention here is: tutti i veicoli a motore con 3 ruote sono di motocicli. I'm going to read it again. Tutti i veicoli a motore con 3 ruote sono di motocicli. È vero o falso? It means that all the vehicles, tutti veicoli, all the vehicles with 3 tires, they are all motocicli. È vero o falso? Now remember that even ciclomotori, they can also have 3 tires. They can also have 4 tires. But we are concerned about their engines. We are not concerned about their tires. We are concerned about their engine. What are the engines built for? The engines are built, ciclomotori I'm talking about now, are built from 1 to 15 cilindrata fino. So they can also have 3 tires. They can also have 4 tires. But now we are talking about motociclo. Motociclo can also have 2 tires, 3 tires, but the engines begin from 15 cilindrata superiore. The word superiore means an above. So it means that that question is falso, that all the machines of motociclo have 3 tires. So it's falso. Let's proceed. Il motociclo è un qualunque veicolo a 2 ruote. Now they are asking us in this question that any vehicles that is regarded as a motociclo, those heavy machines, they must have 2 tires. They must have 2 tires. Any vehicle that is regarded as motociclo, they must have 2 tires. It's falso. Remember that I talk about tricicli, quadriciclo non leggero. All those things, they have 3 tires. But we are concerned about the engines, not about the tires, because their engine can be built from 15 cilindrata superiore, and the velocity they can also run should start from 45 where the ciclomotori stops. So that question is fast. Ok, si definiscono motocicli sono I veicoli a due ruote di cilindrata fino a 125. Si definiscono motocicli sono I veicoli a due ruote di cilindrata fino a 125. See guys, pay attention here because people will always say vero in this quiz. It's not vero. Si definiscono motocicli sono veicoli a due ruote di cilindrata 120. But I said that they start from 15 cilindrata superiore. It doesn't really matter where they stop. They are just telling us that they start from 15 cilindrata superiore, and the velocity they can also run start from 45 cilindrata superiore. So pay attention there when you are doing the quiz. Let's go. I ciclomotori hanno motore di cilindrata fino a 50 e sviluppano una velocità fino a 45. Remember that word there, that I motociclo hanno motore. It means that motociclo, those heavy machines, they have engine power fino. It means that they have engine power from 1 to 15. From 1 to 15. And we say that we say that from 50 and above. So this question is fast. So pay attention here when you are doing the quiz.